Hey everyone, I want to give you a quick word. The Hebrew word Toda means thankfulness. Toda is an active Hebrew word. It means to extend your hand, open your mouth, and give a thank offering to Him. Toda, Reba, Leha in the Hebrew means thank you very much. The Bible clearly says in Psalm 50 verse 6, when we offer sacrifice of thanksgiving, heaven begins to speak. Verse 6 says, the heaven shall declare His righteousness. In Hebrew, it literally means He will begin to declare what's right for you. It means that you will find answer. It means He will declare what is just for you. Look how powerful thankfulness is to God. Jesus healed the 10 men from leprosy, but only one came back to thank Him. Only one came back to worship Him and give Him Toda. So if God inhabits your praise, then why are you hiding your praise? Jesus said, where are the other 9? Thanksgiving has to have a sound. That means thanksgiving has to have a voice. But the lack of thanksgiving causes the process of negligence to His voice. But gratitude confirms relationship. Let me tell you, relationships are the meaning of life, and gratitude confirms relationship. Another example I can give you, the people of Israel marched around Jericho, shouted unto God, and the walls came down. That means there are some things that don't move until you give Toda to God, until you give God thanksgiving. Colossians 2:6, Paul is telling us to walk in an unbroken spirit of thanksgiving, a spirit of thanksgiving that will overflow in praise to the Lord throughout the day. So God uses Paul in a time where the Colossian church were undergoing insane and cruel emperor called Nero. Paul had heard from jail that the Colossian believers, Christians who had been strong in their faith in the past, were now open to deception about their faith. And what are these deceptions? They include reliance on human logic, astrology, philosophy, Jewish legalism, and mysticism. So Paul is writing this letter from jail, and he's addressing them and to us. Please don't take captive through hollow and deceptive philosophy, but walk with a heart overflowing with thankfulness. And continue to live your lives in Him as you were taught. And he says, please overflow with thankfulness. So Paul is saying, live your lives in Him in 3 ways. There are 3 conducts that attracts God. Number 1, live your lives in dependence upon Him. That we cannot walk in Him except in His strength. Number 2, live your lives in deference to Him. For we must always respect Him and His word because He's the Lord. Number 3, live your lives in defense of Him. For we are to uphold the Savior's glory, as Paul now does in this episode. So let me conclude here. I want to give you 4 points. Number 1, the lack of thanksgiving causes the process of negligence to His voice. Number 2, thanksgiving balances ambition. Number 3, gratitude confirms relationship. And number 4, thanksgiving is your balance for your emotions and for your disappointments. And Paul is saying to us and to everyone, overflow in thankfulness and watch God will do for you. Hey, may God bless you with these words. Take care.